What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday, so go get your tacos. All right, make sure they don't come from Taco Bell, because if you want to go at number two all day, go for it. Well, I have actually seen Taco Bell is like under like some scrutiny or something right there, because they capture people like licking all the tacos and stuff like that, and people are eating them, and it's like, yeah, I seen it on TikTok. So I don't know. But dang, man, it's crazy how the journey is of like being here from where I came from, like social media wise. Because like growing up, I wasn't ever really big in social media like that. Because, back when I was little, it was only like MySpace, and that was about it. Not too much, not much at all. And right now, how big social media has gotten over the years, it's just insane. I remember me and my two buddies created MySpace, and we had our top 9, I think it was like top 9 or top 6 people on our profile, and then you had your playlist of all the music you liked. All right, it's always that stuff right there. And then you had those little go-to like video games in MySpace. Mine was like the Mafia Wars or whatever. It was pretty cool. But I was like top tier back in the day was MySpace. But we got on that every so often, because like I was always playing sports growing up, and I was always doing stuff outdoors. So I'll be checking MySpace for like maybe 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. But yeah, I am very grateful that social media wasn't huge back in the day, because I was blessed to be able to play outdoors and interact. We had the biggest neighborhood of kids. Like, you would literally go to somebody's house, drop your bike, and just go straight into their house and get some snacks and go play video games and stuff like that. Or you have a big pickup football game or baseball game with everybody. But nowadays, you don't see that no more. It's kind of sad. So I'm very blessed to be able to have done that in the past with everybody. But social media, like, it's just crazy how like where I was and now where I am from it. I'm very blessed that all my supporters and all my fans and all the great people that are in my life. I'm very blessed each and every day. But dang, honestly, I didn't really get into sorry, spider, I killed it, my bad. It's no more. I didn't really get into social media like that until, what was it? Way after high school. Because I graduated in 2013, and yeah, there was nothing like that. I think it was Vine back in the day, but I wasn't really into social media, because I went to college for like it was over 5 years. I was taking prereqs and basic classes to be going to medical, and then COVID happened and all this crap. But I really didn't dab into like TikTok until COVID hit, because it was Vine, and then Vine stopped and it went to TikTok. But it was like, I forgot what it was. It was like Musically or something like that before TikTok. And like Alex and his best friend, they were big people in social media, especially in high school. They had like a ton of followers in high school, like on Instagram and everything like that. And that's one thing I really want to do, is grow my YouTube channel. It's been a long journey for this. It's just very difficult to grow on YouTube. Maybe one video will spike and it will just shoot up a lot. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I didn't start posting on TikTok until COVID hit, because nothing was open. I was making workout videos and stuff like that. And I made one transition video, because I remember the first video I did some dumb like video game thing, and it was dumb. And then I think the next video is like a transition video, because it's like, oh, you put yourself as like a disguise, and then you just reveal yourself, I guess. That video right there skyrocketed my account. And after that, it just started, growing a lot. I remember one night, or one morning, I woke up and I had like 50,000 new followers on TikTok, and I was like, whoa, wow, insane. And I would say my brother Alex actually got me onto TikTok, because he was always talking to me about, you should do TikTok. You should do TikTok. Go do it, man. You never know. I always brushed it off. So I was like, nah, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. And I posted that, skyrocketing. And then, one thing led to another, and, opportunities started opening up and stuff like that. And, I'm very grateful and very blessed, because like I said, I met a lot of good people. I was able to do a lot of things in this life and travel a lot because of social media. And I'm very blessed that's coming in my life. Now, social media has its downfalls. Oh my, I think there's more, there's a lot of positives that come out of social media, but there's a lot of negatives, because you're always seeing other people's life, and social media is a lie for the most part. It's a lie. Like, if you see any type of relationship, if you see any type of best friends, it is not 100% happy-go-lucky all the time, every day. No, that's a lie. People can take a photo and act like they're happy for that photo, and then light switch, or and then their personality switches. Totally different. You can smile for a photo. You can pretend in a video to be happy. But social media is by far a lot of lie. People don't show what's going on within their stuff, actually. Like, I have, things that, my life is not 100% positive. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of obstacles, a lot of mountains I gotta climb over. There's a lot of valleys I gotta get through, but God Almighty saved my life and got me through all those obstacles and mountains and turbulences and issues, and got rid of these nasty individuals out of my life, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm so blessed about that. But there's a lot of negatives that come out of social media. And that's, I tell everybody, if it's not your business if you don't have a business for social media, try to stay on it as less time as possible in this life, and enjoy the nature. I do hiking trips, but I promote products too. When I do hiking trips, like the backpacks, the hand warmers and stuff like that, all these other pieces of equipment, I showcase them, and I review the products. I'm very grateful that companies reach out to me and want me to promote their products on my page. And maybe, hopefully, outdoor companies will see this video. And, I love outdoors. I love hiking. I love shooting. I love exploring. So if you come across this page and you want to promote your product, just email my business email. It's westbodyfitness@gmail.com. I'll be glad to talk with you about details about, if we work things out. But enjoy the life, and don't think that you're far behind in life, because you're not. You're right where you're supposed to be in life. Because I think that sometimes, because I look at these people, I'm like, how? Why? These people are so nasty. These people are so, it's like, why? But you can't look at it like that. Everybody's on their different time, their different journey. Okay? So never think that you're falling behind, or you're not where you're supposed to be, because you are where you're supposed to be, and you're not behind in life. the longer the journey is, more of a blessing that's going to come at the end. And if you're chasing materialistic things in life, you're doing it the wrong way. You gotta chase the nature. You gotta chase the peace and not the chaos. That's why I love being out in the wilderness. I love being outdoors. It's very peaceful. I love going to the mountains. I love hiking. I love doing mud runs and 5Ks because you're out there. You're enjoying life. It's very fun. I love exploring. But social media has brought a big positive in my life, but you know, there's always these negatives because there's always people that will hate on you, will despise you, will pretend to be this, but then they're not because they want to promote their own stuff and stuff like that. So you gotta watch out that there's a lot of wolves in sheep clothing out here that will fake to be in your circle just to gain benefits and, you know, to gain stuff in life. But gotta remove people, gotta remove things that are not supposed to be in your life for only a season. That's it. My journey is still going. I still got a long ways to go, and there might be a big journey coming up. So like I said, I've been working on a lot of projects. And they're under wraps right now. So God's working through it. God's helping me. Every single day is another step closer to the purpose of my life and the purpose to your life. So never think that you're falling behind or these people got it better than you because blah, blah, blah. No, you're good. But yeah. Very blessed to have social media. It's crazy where I was and where I came from. Social media has changed my life a lot. It was able to help in many different ways. Many, many different ways. You gotta be grateful too. Very grateful. Each day, I hope I can make somebody smile, turn their day into a better day. Just a little bit at least. Even if my content's cringy, I don't care. If I can make you smirk, if I can make you laugh, that's the main thing. There's a lot of people, oh, cringy. Oh, he's not this. Oh, he's not that. Blah, 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 blah. Haters gonna hate. Misery loves company. But you keep shining that light. You're gonna have good people come to you, good things come to you, but you also have that dark, negative stuff come to you too, because they don't want that. So keep chasing your dreams, keep chasing your purpose. Know that all things work out in the end. Store up treasures for the kingdom in heaven, and not treasures on this earth. May God bless you each and every day. Hope you guys enjoy your day. But also subscribe. Comment down below if you want to specific topics you want to talk about. If you are an outdoors company, like I said, message me on my business email. But yeah, hope you guys have a blessed day.